Roy, do you feel that your fight is getting enough attention? I kind of feel like people are underestimating how good this fight potentially could be with Verdun.
From a MMA standpoint, it changes the landscape of the heavyweight division. So it's one of those things that definitely changes status quo of like top 10 guy to top 3 guy to top 2 guy. So it's definitely one of those big game changers. But I'm not in the promotion business. I just fight. So the UFC has their own game plan. So when it comes to that.
Well, it's interesting. I'm curious what you think of him as a fighter. Obviously, it was a big deal when he submitted Fedor, but what do you think of him stylistically and ability-wise?
Ability-wise, he beat Overeem on his feet the last fight. Submitted Fedor, who was undefeated for 10 years, so he's definitely, older he's gotten better. So for me, I'm probably getting the best Fabricio out there.
Interesting. And what do you think it's going to take to beat him?
Just be better at every aspect. Be a better striker, be a better ground guy, and hit harder.
Yeah, you have said it's better to just inflict more punches than the other guy does, right?
Punch a guy more in the face, it's definitely, you're going to win.
Roy, random question. What do you think about Brittany Palmer being in Playboy? Have you had any offers?
No, not for Playboy, no. But Ariana Celeste was the first, so I think it's just one of those things that got to have a career after the UFC, I guess.
You've seen his wife, Brandy. He's got a hot smoking wife at home. He doesn't need no Playboy.
I don't look at Playboys anymore.
On the record, anyway.
It's for the articles.
How do you break down the grappling? Both of you guys are such high-level grapplers. Talk about that.
I think different art. We have, as a grappling standpoint, you just different. God blesses you with different, advantages, and he was blessed with some long limbs, so he tends to do more triangles and more arm bars and work from the bottom type of game, where I kind of work more from the top and work from, I say more positional grappling, and that's a little bit different than submission grappling. But we're not doing a submission tournament, we're doing an MMA fight, so it's a big difference.
He brought in Orlando Sanchez to try to sort of mimic you. Is there anybody you brought in camp to sort of mimic his length and long legs, like you said?
Not really, just the same guys, that I've been working with. I think probably the guy I've been working with most was former lightweight champ, Forrest Griffin, long, lanky, fast, and probably weighs just as much as at 245, so.
Now, you have said that this fight could change the landscape of the heavyweight division. How do you see it shaping up in terms of JDS? Do you think he's got the potential to stay there at the top for a while, and you guys are all fighting for position as #1 contender, or do you think that Alistair has a chance against him?
The way I look at it is, when I fought JDS, we were fighting for the belt then. I think JDS was snubbed for a while. I think his first fight, Fabricio, if he would have got past JDS, he would have fought for the belt. And then he took care of Fabricio, and then after that he had to fight like I think 8 more times or 7 more times, something ridiculous, before he got to the belt. So versus like some other people have, let's say, the easier roads, like Overeem beat Brock, and then now you get a title shot or whatever.
You don't make a lot of that fight. You don't think that was a big deal?
Did you watch it?
I did. I was there.
So what did you think?
I thought Alistair did a good job taking out Mr. Lesnar.
Yeah. I'm a wrestler. I'm not even gonna wrestle.
Yeah. Okay. I see how you feel.
Hey Roy, what's the best Valentine's Day gift for a guy?
Valentine's gift for a guy? I guess we'll work it opposite, like a woman. We'll say just get off his back for that one day.
We're gonna double it up the next. You know that.
It's always a Christmas, Christmas, Valentine's, like these special days, birthday, So I think that's his one day of holiday of like just leave me alone.
Nice. Hey, now
or you take care of him.
Take care of him. I don't know what that means. Do you want to elaborate or not? Maybe not. It's PG thing.
You just take care of him. You just do what you're supposed to do.
So listen, the last time you were fighting, the hair, the mullet, the beard, it was kind of a big deal. You didn't cut it, obviously, again this time. Has that turned into sort of a symbolic good luck thing for you?
No, it's just fans like it, so you gotta, it's like, it's Kiss without makeup. It just wouldn't be Kiss.
It's not. It's just Ace Frehley and a bunch of other dudes. isn't it?
If you take me off the platform shoes, I just wouldn't be Kiss.
Yeah, because Paul's like 5'2", isn't he?
Yeah, so, he's got to definitely, you got this image to hold up.
Speaking of appearance, you're looking a little bit leaner there, man. What's going on there?
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and I think the older you get, and guys usually, age a little bit different than women, so I think I'm just getting more ripe, so I'm getting prettier. Nobody really cares about my weight. It's just, I think that's in the past. I think we've moved on, and now I'm just prettier.
Thanks, Roy.
Roy, what is your thoughts about John Jones being a 6-1 favorite over Rashad?
Bet on Rashad. That's a good money bet.
Pats or Giants?
The new one.
New England, right there.
New York.
New England. No! Oh, don't do that.
I really don't care. So, like I said, whoever has new in it is I'm going with.
Well, speaking of predictions, you mentioned that you thought Overeem hasn't impressed you. So do you think Dos Santos then will beat him?
I think Overeem is, he does really good at what he does. He's a good striker. Ground, maybe not so much. Great knees, great, but I'm talking about Dos Santos here. He's, just knocks people out. And for me, I can't go against Dos Santos. I think, he's still the guy to beat. And right now, hopefully he just holds my belt right now. And he won't lose it to Overeem.